spins, counters, doesn't get.
Everyone said the Indiana Fever had no chance. ESPN analysts wrote them off. Odds makers laughed. And even the two-time champs Las Vegas Aces expected a sweep. But then, in front of the Aces' home crowd, on the very night A'ja Wilson was crowned MVP, the Fever shocked the world by stealing Game 1. How did a team missing 6 players flip the entire series script with one win? And what did Caitlin Clark say to her teammates post-game? That's got people turning heads. Stick around, because this wasn't just an upset. It was a statement. If you're fired up for the Fever, comment fired up and let us know how proud you are of the team. What happens when a team enters the playoffs? With 6 players out, no analyst giving them a real chance, and the two-time champions waiting? You get the Indiana Fever's greatest test of belief, a night that was supposed to belong to someone else, and yet somehow turned into their moment. From the start, the series was framed as a mismatch. ESPN panels labeled it short and predictable. Sportsbooks had odds so lopsided. It was easier to bet on how many points Las Vegas would win by than whether Indiana could win at all. Even the language around the pregame showed it. Headlines talked about survival, not victory. The Aces were expected to roll on their way to another finals. And the subtext was clear. If Indiana wanted to avoid humiliation, that alone would count as success. Then came the injury list. Caitlin Clark sidelined, Sophie Cunningham out, Sydney Colson, Chloe Bibby, R.A. McDonald, Demiris Dantas. 6 names gone. The Fever didn't look like a playoff squad. They looked like a team stuck together with tape. It wasn't just about being underdogs anymore. They were being called lucky to even be standing there, as if their season had already expired. Picture the scene in Las Vegas before tip-off. Championship banners hung high. The crowd set for celebration. And then came the centerpiece. A'ja Wilson being honored with her MVP trophy. At center court, the announcement wasn't just about recognizing her brilliance. It symbolized the story everyone expected. Vegas as the powerhouse. Indiana as the background act. The Fever's players weren't just overlooked. They were invisible in their own semifinal debut. And yet, sports have a way of flipping the script. When expectations are most rigid, think back to underdog runs in history.